Rongorongo Mystery, Easter Island's Undeciphered Script, Lost Glyphs of Rapa Nui Revealed. Greetings, fellow guardians of forgotten tales, and welcome to Adventure Hidden, where we listen closely to the echoes of human creativity across the ages. Today we drift to the remote horizon of Easter Island to Rongorongo, the elusive script of the Rapanui, carved into wood like a secret shared with the stars. Envision intricate glyphs flowing in rhythmic lines, holding knowledge lost to wind and wave, a puzzle that invites us to wonder at the mind's quiet genius. If this island enigma awakens your curiosity, please like the video to let its light ripple outward, subscribe to journey deeper with us, and comment below. What undeciphered mystery captivates you most? Let's set sail together. Intro. Far out in the South Pacific, 2,300 miles from Chile's coast, Rapa Nui, known to the world as Easter Island, stands as a testament to isolation's profound gifts and costs. Here, amid the brooding Moai statues that gaze seaward, Rongorongo emerges as one of humanity's greatest linguistic riddles. A system of over 120 distinct glyphs, inscribed on at least 27 surviving wooden tablets, representing perhaps the last independent invention of writing on Earth. Discovered in the 1860s by European missionaries, these Koho Rongorongo, staffs of knowledge, bear about 15,000 characters in a Undeciphered style, where lines alternate direction like an ox plowing a field, suggesting a script meant for ritual recitation rather than silent reading. The tablets, crafted from sacred woods like Thespesia popolnia, may encode genealogies, chants, or astronomical observations, their creation tied to the Rapanui's resilient culture in the 17th to 19th centuries, or earlier as debated. Yet tragedy struck. Peruvian slave raids in the 1860s and ensuing epidemics wiped out nearly all who could read it, leaving Rongorongo undeciphered to this day. Recent 2024 radiocarbon studies refine its timeline, hinting at pre-contact origins for some pieces, while computational efforts tease patterns akin to lunar cycles. As we trace its lines, Rongorongo calls us to honor the Rapanui's ingenuity, a bridge between isolation and universal expression, reminding us that some knowledge waits patiently for the right eyes. If Rongorongo's graceful curves are already drawing you closer, consider subscribing and enabling notifications. We'll continue decoding such elegant enigmas hand in hand. Your voice adds to the chorus. Now let's uncover its first whispers. Chapter 1, Island of Echoes, Rapa Nui's Cultural Canvas. Rapa Nui's story begins around 1200 AD, when Polynesian voyagers, master navigators of the world's largest ocean, settled this volcanic speck, naming it Te Pito o Te Henua, the navel of the world. Over centuries, they thrived on sweet potatoes, fishing, and a rich oral tradition of chants and legends, erecting the iconic Moai as ancestral guardians to watch over fertile slopes. By the 17th century, amid resource strains and clan rivalries, a new expression bloomed: Rongorongo, possibly born from the need to record chiefly lineages or sacred knowledge, mirroring the island's rock art petroglyphs and motifs of birds, fish, and human figures. The script's advent aligns with a time of introspection, as Rapanui society navigated isolation's gifts, innovative birdmen cults and bird harvesting for feathers, while etching stories into driftwood or native trees, materials scarce on the deforested isle. Elders, known as Tangata Rongorongo, were the keepers, trained to recite from left to right on alternate lines, their voices weaving glyphs into living narratives during ceremonies. This chapter reveals Rongorongo not as isolated invention, but as a natural evolution of a culture attuned to sea, stone, and sky, a quiet affirmation of creativity's roots in necessity and tradition. Chapter 2, Glyphs in Wood, the Script's Form and Flow. Rongorongo's beauty lies in its visual poetry. Over 400 glyph variants, from simple lines to complex ligatures, combined figures like a man-fish hybrid, arranged in precise rows on rectangular tablets, some up to 1.5 meters long. Inscribed with obsidian tools, the characters evoke the island's petroglyphs, suggesting a shared visual language. Birds for spirits, plants for abundance, crescents for moon phases. The Undeciphered method, lines read left to right, then right to left, implies a performative role, with reciters turning the tablet like a page in the wind. Of the original dozens, only 27 survive, scattered in museums from Santiago to Rome. Their woods, driftwood halmaca or sacred miro, analyzed in 2024 to date engravings from the 18th to mid-19th centuries, with one outlier possibly from the 15th. Corrections and erasures hint at a learning curve, while repetitions suggest mnemonic aids for chants or counts. This form speaks to a script of intimacy, crafted for the voice rather than the eye alone, a delicate thread connecting Rapanui minds across generations. As we trace these flowing lines, the patience of their carvers humbles. Imagine etching eternity into fragile wood. Which glyph's shape speaks to you first, the bird or the wave? Let me know in the comments, and if this unveiling is unfolding beautifully for you, a like or share with a curious companion helps the story sail further. On to the quest that seek its voice. Chapter 3. Quest for Meaning, Early Encounters and Lost Voices. Rongorongo entered the wider world in 1864, when French missionary Eugene Arod spotted tablets in Rapanui homes, their glyphs baffling to outsiders. By 1868, Peruvian raids enslaved 1,200 islanders, decimating the population and silencing most readers. Survivors returned with fragments, but the knowledge chain broke. Early collectors like Bishop Tepano Jossen gathered tablets, commissioning partial readings that hinted at creation myths or king lists, yet full translations eluded. 20th century efforts bloomed. Bishop Jossen's 1869 notes suggested phonetic values, while Yuri Norizov's 1950s Mayan-inspired approach identified potential syllabary elements. Thomas Barthel's 1958 catalog numbered 600 glyphs, classifying them as ideograms or rebus pictures. These forays reveal a script of nuance, its loss a poignant scar on Rapanui heritage, yet each attempt honors the islanders' ingenuity. Chapter 4. Modern Threats, Radiocarbon, AI, and Renewed Hope. The 21st century breathes new life into Rongorongo. 2024 radiocarbon studies on 4 tablets, using advanced protocols, date most engravings to 1722 to 1843 AD, post-Roggeveen contact in 1722, suggesting European stimuli spark production, though 1 tablet D hints at 1493 to 1509 AD origins. This supports independent invention, akin to Sumer or Maya, as the latest in human history, with glyphs mirroring pre-contact rock art. Computational linguistics now scans for patterns. AI analyses detect repetitions evoking lunar calendars, as explored in a 2024 publication tying glyphs to 18.6-year moon cycles. Rapanui descendants, through projects like the 2023 Rongorongo Revival, blend oral traditions with scans, fostering cultural reclamation. These efforts illuminate not just a script, but a people's enduring voice, bridging past isolation to shared futures. Chapter 5. Echoes Unwritten, Rongorongo's Lasting Whisper. Rongorongo's undeciphered grace underscores Rapa Nui's resilience. Amid ecological trials and colonial shadows, it captured a worldview where humans, ancestors, and ocean intertwined. As a UNESCO site since 1995, the island safeguards tablets in Santiago's museum, while digital archives invite global collaboration. Its legacy inspires linguists studying isolated languages, reminding us that silence holds stories, waiting for patient hearts to hear. Rongorongo endures as a call to preserve voices on the edge, a wooden testament to creativity's quiet power. Otro. As the Pacific horizon claims our gaze from Rapa Nui, Rongorongo leaves us with a gentle charge, to cherish the unspoken, and lend our ears to the world's quiet scripts. This lost language, carved in hope amid vast seas, blooms eternal in its mystery, a light for those who seek understanding's shore. Thank you for tracing these lines with adventure hidden. If Rongorongo has etched its wonder in you, like the video to keep the glyphs alive, subscribe for more voyages into the undecoded, and comment below. What secret would you etch for the ages? Sharing this tale carries it across waves. Until our next island call, may curiosity be your compass.